Hello friends and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel. I be all designing developer. My name is Inshal. I am a full stack developer and graphic designer. Like in previous project, we have learned that how to build one notes app in JavaScript, and I hope you all enjoyed that project. Now in this project, we'll see that how to build one Hangman game project in JavaScript, and I hope you will also enjoy this project like you enjoyed my previous project of JavaScript. So let's start. Now in this project we will see that how to build one Hangman game project. Okay, so before that, if you are new over here, so please hit the subscribe button for getting more videos like that and more contents like that, and for getting more games in JavaScript. And I hope you will enjoy that also, which will be coming in future. So please like the video and just subscribe to channel. Okay, so now we will start. So here you can see I've just made this Hangman game project over here. So in this project you can see there are just some of the dashes over here, you can see, and above that there was a one sign over here. When we press shift and 8, so this sign is come. So over here it is a Hangman game. So first of all, here you have to guess the words which will come in this lines. Okay, so I also don't know because these all are randoms over here. I don't set that. Okay, so over here if I just write like A, so over here you can see A was the correct word. So over here you can see in the starting there is coming one A. Okay, so here there will be only one letter you have to write, and if it should be in many places, so it will be just come when we will write just one time. Okay, so here you have to write one letter only one time. Okay, so if I write like S, so over here you can see S is also over here. Okay, so D is also, and if I write like R, so R is also I. Okay, so here you can see like that, you can guess that. If I just guess like that, and if I write over here like TU, okay, so L, and now here you can see it is just guessing correctly. So here you can see now I have just tried that and my work is not done. So over here there is coming nice try. The word was L Fresno dining over here. Okay, so because of that I was just written the wrong word. So because of that this word not coming, and it was just saying the nice try over here. So just we will make that with JavaScript. Okay, so I will just open my brackets text editor for doing that. And over here I have just created three files which is called image.html, image.css, and image.js. Okay, so now over here I've just already linked my CSS sheet also, so there will be not any problem when we will just build that. And I have just already linked my JavaScript sheet also. Okay, so now over here I will come underneath my style sheet and I will write all the code. So first of all you have to come and write over here h1 and write over here Hangman game project. So I will write Hangman game project, and now here you have to come and write over here like just write dev.guess. Okay, it will be our class in which we will write all the things. So I will come over here and I will just write h1 and I will write guess the letter. Okay, so I will write over here guess the letter. And now when you've done that, just come and over here you have to write like h1 again and write try. Okay, so I will write nice try, and over here I will write the word was. Okay, so the word I don't know also because it will be just coming randomly, I telling you. So over here I will just write nice try. The word was. Okay, so I will just write the word was random. Okay, so in curly brackets you have to write because in curly brackets we are defining that. So I will just define with my curly brackets. Okay, so just come over here and write random. Okay, and I will just write my random names, means the random words which I want in my Hangman game. Okay, so I will just close that also by writing this. Just come over here again, and here you have to write like just I will write the fresh no, and over here I will just write like just come over here and write over here day. Okay, so if I just write like that, come over here and write over here like the morning day. So I will write over here the morning day, and now you can write any of the words. So I will just write random over here because I want random words, so it will be just coming randomly over here. So I will just hit save, and now just when you've done that you have to come underneath again, write over here div dot, and over here I will write Hangman, which is my class. So I will come over here again, and now here I will define like just come and write random. Okay, so I will just not write in brackets. Okay, so because it is a tag now. So now when you've done that, just come again and write Hangman. Okay, so now when you've done that, just spelling should be correct. Now we have written. Okay, and now just copy paste that times which you want the letters. Okay, so I will just copy paste that many times because I want many words in my Hangman game. So I will just paste that, hit save over here, and now your work has been done of HTML. Here when you've done that, just you have to go to CSS file for style that. Okay, so I will just go to my CSS file, come over here and write like that. Write over here margin first of all, which should be 0 pixel, and write the padding also 0 pixel. Okay, come over here and write the box sizing should be border box. So I will define that border box. Come over here, and now here write justify content only, which should be in center. So I will add justify content center, and right over here align items in center also. So I will add align items in center. Then come over here and right over here display, which should be flex, because I want my all the thing which should be in one line and it should be aligned in center. So now just write font size, which should be 14 pixel, font weight, which should be like 500. Now just when you've done that, just write the font family which I want of like open sans. So I will define open sans comma sans array. Now just when you've done that, come over here and write flex wrap should be wrap, which is perfect, and write over here the background only, because now we will not define the background color over here. I will just define the background color in my body tag. So I will just write over here white, because I want the white color background. Okay, so just come over here and write body, and just write over here flex wrap should be wrap, and write over here flex direction also, which should be like column. So I will write over here flex direction column, write over here flex basis. Okay, so write flex, just come and write like that, write flex basis, which should be auto now. And now just when you've done that, come over here and write background. So I will define that to white. So I will write white, write background color also, which should be also white. So I will just write the color code of white. Come and write the border, which should be one pic solid, and it should be black. So I will define black. Write border color. Okay, it should also be black, because already I have just written the color in border. So I am just writing if it's not come. Okay, so over here I will just write for that. Okay, and right over here outline should be none, because I need not any of the outline. I just need my border. Okay, so I will also write border none, because I want if my border comes and it will just gone again. So because of that I'm just writing like border none over here if it's come like very heavy. Okay, so over here it will be just going to light. Okay, when you will write this border none tag. Now when you've done that, just write over here like come over here and write font size. Okay, so I want the font size bigger over here, so I will write 15 pixel. Font weight also I will just want the bigger one, so I will just write like 700. Come over here and write font family. Okay, so I want the font family different from above, so I will just write over here Montserrat and comma sans serif. Now just come over here again, and now here you have to write just write text align center, because I need my all the text which I am writing, it should be center aligned, and justify content center over here. Okay, so now when you've done that, just write over here align items should also be in center, and right over here again which will be display, and now I want of inline block, so I will add inline block. Now just come and write over here text justify, which should be inherit, so I will add inherit. And just when you have done that, you can also write enter character, but it is not really perfect when you are making any of the games over here, so I will just define inherit over here. So just you have to hit save, and now when your work has been done, just come over here and write dot hangman, because it is a class also which we are defined. So I will write over here display inline. Okay, so I will just write block. Come over here and write align items in center, so I will write align items center. Right over here justify content in center, so I will write justify content in center. Okay, and now just when you have done that, come over here, and here you have to write like just write over here border one pic solid, but it should be white, so I will define white color, and border color also I will define which should be white, because I already, like I've telling you, I've defined the color of white. So just come over here, write outline should be none, because I need not any of the outline, and border should also be none over here. Okay, so just when you've done that, come over here again and write over here text justify. Now it should be auto, so I will write auto. Just when you have done that, come over here, and here you have to write another thing which is called flex direction only, which should be column, so I will define it column. Okay, so you can also define column reverse, but I am not defining because it should be just reverse, so I want it to go straight. Okay, so over here because of that I am just taking it in flex direction. So just when you've done that, hit save over here, and now your CSS work has been also done. Just go to JS file and do the work of JavaScript. So come over here and write function, write like that, write const, and write over here like let, and write let function equal document dot query selector. So I will write query selector, and here you have to write over here function like that, because it is a tag. And when you have done that, close that, write let const equal document dot query selector, and write over here const like that, because it is a tag which we are defining like I've telling you. Write let and write hangman, because we are making one hangman game. So I will write hangman over here. Okay, equal document dot query selector. And now just when you've done that, come over here and write hangman like that, because it is a class, so I will just write dot in the starting. Okay, so just you have to take care of one thing when you're defining class, so you write dot in the starting, and when you're defining any of the tag, so just write over here not anything, just you have to write the tag name. Okay, so just when you've done that, write hangman, and over here I will write dot add event listener, come and write over here button dot array, and write over here dot on click. Okay, and just when you've done that, write over here dot function tag. So just come over here and write over here hangman. Okay, so write hangman dot on click function, write over here button dot array, and write floor. Just when you've done that, write function dot on click tag over here. Now when you've done that, just come over here, write over here button dot on click, and write over here array dot floor or random I will write. So just come over here and write over here like math dot floor. Okay, because it is a different thing from our random array dot random. Okay, so come and write array, only array, just come and write function. So just erase that, because now we will erase this bracket also, because here we have to write function in second line. So I will come and I will write function array. Okay, and now just write over here floor, and if you want to, so you can also write your function tag in the above one line, but there was not any of the space, so because of that I am writing. And I will just write math.abs over here, write e dot button, write over here random over here like that. Now just when you've done that, come over here and write button dot on click, and here you have to write change letter. Okay, so I will write over here change letter dot, and over here I will let apply to all. Okay, so I will write over here apply to all. Now just when you've done that, write dot random again, and just come over here and write over here letter. So I will write over here letter dot change, and over here I will come and I will write over here like apply to all again. Okay, because I want this all the thing which I am writing, which should be applied to all things which I am defining. So I will write apply to all dot floor, come over here and write function dot array, and just when you've done that, you have to do like that. Now just when you've done that, you have to close that all things which you have defined. Okay, so I will just close that by writing this semicolon. So I will just hit save, and just you have to go to above. Okay, so now just go to JS file again, hit save. Okay, so now your work has been done. If I just show you in Google Chrome, it will be just looking really good. Okay, so here you can see our hangman game is ready. If I just hit refresh, so over here you can see there are the 5 turns to guess the letter which we will write. Okay, so there are 5 turns, so here you have to write 5 words. So I will just write like A. So I have just guessed A correctly, so I will just write R. It is also correct, S, and it is also correct. Okay, so there are 4 S in this letter, in this word. Okay, so because of that, it is coming as over here 4 S. So if I just write R, so we have just defined. So if I write O, okay, so it is also defined. And here you can see when we have defined L, so it is also coming. Okay, so if you define like that and write G, okay, so here you can see now the word was incorrect, and over here it is coming like public address system was the correct word to guess. Okay, so we have just incorrect but we have guessed. So if I just do it again by just confirming you, so if I write P, it is not correct, B, H, and R, A, and it is also B. Okay, so here you can see there is written new wedding fashion was the correct word which we have to guess. Okay, so like that you can make your own hangman game in JavaScript. So I hope you understand that how to build one hangman game project in JavaScript, and I hope you also enjoyed this project like you're enjoying more previous project of JavaScript. So just you have to practice this all project we are working with, and I hope you will be a good programmer of JavaScript also like you are of Python and HTML and CSS. So just you have to subscribe to my channel for getting this more content and more videos like that in the future. So I will just meet you in next project. So for today, goodbye.